Hi, I'm Spencer,
And I'm Leah.
and welcome back to this week's episode of the Camino Briefing. We have a very special guest, Leah. She's here because Kayla's taking another test. I don't know, what's wrong with that girl?
What is wrong with that girl?
I have no idea. Anyway, we have a lot of shorter stories this week, starting with one by Leah.
So, our first story is about foreign exchange students, and I had the opportunity to talk to Mrs. Ernsberger about the foreign exchange students that are coming this month.
Let's roll.
So this is Mrs. Elhorn, and we're going to be asking her questions about the foreign exchange students. So there have been rumors about foreign exchange students coming to HHS. Is that true?
It is true, yes. In March, we're going to have 20 students from Japan.
Where are they from? How long will they be here?
They'll be here for about a week, and they'll be staying with different families in Sumner County from Beach Station Camp in Hendersonville.
What will they be doing while they're here?
So they will be staying with different families. They have some group activities planned. They'll be seeing sites in Nashville, sightseeing, doing different things. But then also host families will take them to things that your family might do, like go shopping and, I don't know, what do you guys do with your family?
Eat.
Eat, there you go, okay, yeah.
For anybody else interested, how can you be a host?
Okay, so Dr. Benet and I both have forms, and the front office has forms for host families for anyone that is interested. There are male students and female students and 2 teachers who need host families, and so we're in the process now of collecting applications for that. So you can see either one of us to do that.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Have you ever been voted class favorite for anything?
No, but I feel like I should have best smile, best hair, and best looking, of course.
And most modest. Well, the senior class voted for their class favorites.
And so we decided to go around and talk to them about how they felt about being elected. Here's what they said.
You're voted by your class most likely to be famous. How do you feel about that?
I feel pretty cool. I like that, I guess, to be voted by my classmates.
What would you be famous for?
Hopefully something like that's worth being famous for, like doctor, like surgeon or something. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
How do you feel about getting most likely to be the bachelor, and do you think it's accurate?
I feel like it's a bit of an exaggeration, but I don't know.
How do you feel about getting most huggable, and do you think it's accurate?
I think it was really accurate, and I am very huggable.
He is. Voted by your senior class most talkative. How do you feel about that?
I really like it because I do talk a lot, so I definitely agree with it. And I mean, if you know me, I never shut up. And I want to be a motivational speaker when I get older, so I love to talk to people.
So what is the job of an SRO?
Well, it's mostly to keep us safe, but also enforce school policy.
Oh, so that's why we did the questions about social media and the locking doors?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, thank you. Alright, so today we are here with Deputy Rager, and we'd like to ask him some questions regarding the school policies that are now being reinforced. Could you tell us what are those?
So the main ones are going to be students and faculty wearing ID badges, so we can identify who they are and know if we have somebody that's inside of the school that's not supposed to be here. It's going to be quick to identify a person that obviously is not going to be wearing ID badge. We're also going to reinforce to keep all exterior doors locked and keep doors locked inside of the classrooms, whether anybody's inside the classroom or not.
How can we be safe and smart using it?
Okay, so I think that this is a common sense thing. Anything that you put out on the internet or on social media is always there. Okay, anything that you put out there, whether you delete it or you don't delete it, it's always going to be there. And if you do delete it, and we open an investigation on some type of crime that's internet related, we have devices that we can take that cell phone, download that cell phone, and take the entire history of that phone, anything that's been on it that's been deleted, whether it be your like Snapchat, that when you take a picture or you send a text message on Snapchat, it goes away. Most people think it goes away, but it stays on your phone forever. So just know that stuff, anything you put out there is always there. So common sense practice with the cell phones.
Okay, so the Super Bowl's coming up soon. Who are you voting for?
Who's playing?
It's the Chiefs and the 49ers? You don't know who's playing?
Okay, one of them.
Okay, so we went around school and asked people who they thought was going to win the Super Bowl. Here's what they said.
I think the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl.
So, who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
I think the 49ers are going to win the Super Bowl.
I think the 49ers will win.
I think the 49ers are going to win the Super Bowl. Tennessee Titans are going to win the Super Bowl.
So I think the Seahawks are going to win because we just got Marshawn Lynch back and we've been doing really good. Except for when we lost the Cardinals, that wasn't really good. But I think they're going to come back.
Yeah, and I think the Titans are going to win the Super Bowl because they got rid of Marcus Mariota because he sucks. Now we got Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry.
Go.
Green Bay Packers are going to win the Super Bowl because they have Aaron Rodgers and some of the best receivers in the NFL.
I say Baltimore and Seattle are going to play, but Baltimore's going to win because they've been officially.
As you know, yesterday was WrestleMania, and a lot of my friends went, and they really enjoyed it.
Yeah, a couple days before WrestleMania, we went to go talk to Coach Gabriel about wrestling and certain facts about it. Here's what he said.
So far in this year's wrestling season, how have the new freshmen or the new wrestlers in?
This year we've got a really young team. We graduated about 6 seniors, and so we have 6 freshmen and 4 sophomores starting on 14 weight classes. We started off the season really, really well. 3 times we've won 8. Over Christmas we've had some injuries though, and so we've got 3 or 4 JVs starting right now. So hopefully, actually Thursday, which will be after this broadcast, we wrestle Springfield and then Lebanon and Mount Juliet and White House, and hopefully we can win the rest of those because everybody should be getting back in, and then we'll get ready for region. So, overall, the season's good. The kids fight hard. It'd be nice to get some bigger kids because we don't have anybody after 185 pounds.
That concludes this episode of the Commando Briefing.
We're going to leave you guys with some pictures we took of you guys there and coming home. And also, you guys have a good week and enjoy the Super Bowl. Go Chiefs.
And the other team.